Hello everyone, I am Evan Ollinger and I redesigned the Indiana Wildflowers app. This app helps users identify plants by selecting the plant's characteristics to find a match. My redesign has entirely new branding, including a new logo, color palette, and illustrations by me. When a user opens the app, the homepage offers two options, to either identify a plant or to view their collection. Let's first take a look at how the identification survey works. If you're on a hike and you see a cool pink flower that you want to identify, you would select Wildflower for plant type, which then allows you to proceed to the next category. In flower color, you would select pink, and then alternating for leaf arrangement, for example. The final category is habitat. If the user is unsure which habitat they are viewing the plant in, they can tap on these question icons, which will give the user a description. Let's go ahead and select aquatic habitat here. Once the user selects the characteristics, they are able to go back through each category and make changes if needed. In the original app, this selection process is one page, but my redesign breaks it into separate pages for better legibility and a more mobile-friendly experience. Looking at the results from our selections, this populated 7 different results. Let's say that the water smartweed is the plant you were looking for. On the description page, the user can view pictures and read more about the plant. The information here is much more consolidated than on the current app, which has multiple pages that are overwhelming for the viewer. A new feature in my redesign is the user can add the plant to their collection to keep track of what they've identified. On the bottom right-hand corner, we can tap this button here to automatically return to the home page, but I would first like to show one more feature of the identification survey. So if we navigate back, the user can reset the process. The database will limit the user's options based off their selections. For example, if the user wants to identify a specific tree, clicking on this option will limit the results on the following pages. The flower color selection is excluded here since it's no longer applicable, and both the leaf arrangement and habitat selections have limited options. This change makes sure that the user always gets a result based off their selection instead of a dead end, which was common in the original app. And if we look once more at the results, we can see this selection populated 2 results. Navigating back to the homepage with this button, I will quickly show 2 more features of the app. The search section allows viewers to explore the entire database. The database on the current app has no order, so it's difficult to navigate. In my redesign, default is set to alphabetical order by scientific name, but users can click on the filters to view plants by location. By clicking this icon, the user can manually input a different location or tap here to refresh and find their precise location. The last page, which is a completely new feature, is the user's account page. This profile allows them to see how many plants they've identified and how many locations. Users can also tap this button to view their entire collection of plants they've identified with the app. With entirely new branding assets and illustrations, improved navigation, better page layouts, and an enhanced database, my redesign of Indiana Wildflowers creates a much better experience for the user. Thank you for listening.